the arms and hands and putter are direct extension. Because guys, we have to understand, when the hands are hanging underneath the shoulders and the eyes are over the ball, you know, everything
Perfect.
works on a straighter line. All right. Hey, can you run them through what you needed to do better with your putting?
So, I started off as a little like, my head was over my top of my putter actually, and I was coming up with a really close, and I was all over the place with my club, using my hands only. So what he did was he opened my stance a little bit, and he started with me to get a perfect.
Yeah, show him, give him the 100% the right way. So we want out in a direct extension of our forearms. And here's the thing, this is good because you guys, we're still on day 2 of this. Direct extension. We're gonna break it here and then keep these in a direct extension, right? We had to choke up, because here's the thing, this is important for our viewer. The standard in the industry of a 35-inch putter really doesn't do me it doesn't do either of us any service, a good service.
Anything good.
Anything good. Thank you for the good wording there. I was trying to find that. I was getting stuck, so this is a good team. I'll let you put that down for a second here. But we're gonna talk for a second about the putting. He's got a 34-inch putter. Stand up tall next to me. He is obviously going to tower over me. We know this in like a minute and a half. The next time I see you, probably like in 2 months or a month from now, you're gonna be like up here. But the whole point is, right now, a 35-inch putter or a 34-inch putter is not doing this guy any service. So here's what I mean by that. A 35-inch putter is made to fit a tour bag, which is 34.5 inches tall. How many putters are you gonna sell when their 32-inch putter is sitting below the level of the bag, right? So the whole point is, our putters that are standard in our industry are not made for us, they're made for a golf bag. And here's the funny thing about it. My mentor was great at understanding, and this is really cool, that through the perfect setup and the Pythagorean theorem of wrist crease to the toes, that's A squared. And then the right triangle that is toe from middle of ball, B squared, equals what? C squared, the length of your putter. So he had a device that measures from top of wrist crease down to toes out to the golf ball, and then does the formula and spits out the perfect length. Now, when you have the perfect putter length and you have the right technique, you tilt over, your eyes are over the golf ball, your hands are under your shoulders, your hips are over your ankles, your hands and forearms are a direct extension of one another. All those checkpoints we talked about yesterday. We'll go over those again. But the whole point is, when a golfer has a putter that's too long for them, well, now not only are the arms going to get jammed up behind the body, and is the person going to have to overuse their hands, or the putter's going to be out here, their eyes aren't going to be over it, right?
Yeah, I know that.
You know that. Then we can't see the line. All those things happen as a result of having that putter be too long. I won't be able to tilt as much. Look at that. This putter's way too long for me. So I fit into about a 32.25 inch putter, and I'm just a little taller than 5'7", not very tall. But I will tell you, at 32.25, I grip that putter, and guess what? Boom, boom, and look where I am. Eyes right over ball, hands under shoulders. So what's nice is, after looking at so many putting strokes over the years, we've memorized the checkpoints of where our guys should be, and then we can tell you where you need to be gripping it. And here's our thing. We have a beautiful Scotty Cameron putter here. First question Dad asks, can I just cut this down 2 inches? If you can cut a Scotty Cameron down a 1/2 inch, but having a chance to know Scotty personally and know my dad knows him real well, Scotty would freak out if he knew you were cutting his putter down 2 inches. It ruins the weighting of the putter, okay? It's not something I would do. 1/2 inch is fine, it won't touch it. So we talked about how we're simply going to be gripping down on this putter, or even getting another one and then hanging on the shelf for a while until you get a little bigger. So right now we're gripping at the right spot, and the most important thing is you get that down. You keep the putter and the forearms a direct extension, no angle. That angle creates hinge. We don't want hinge. Anchor it, straight down, elbows in front, hands up, right?
Mm-hmm. So grip down.
Get the putter, direct extension of the forearm. See how you still see yep, there you go. Awesome. Yeah, that's money right there.
And
here we go, right here. We're gonna probably go just outside the hole. There you go. How about that stroke, Gabe? Just stripes it.
Always go behind the hole.
This guy, yeah. So wait, what? Can you tell the viewer why?
So always go behind the hole because you can't just look over the ball over here.
Because we don't aim like this. We want to aim like this, and our players want to walk into it
Like a
and see
sniper
their
shooting.
line the whole time, like a sniper. Exactly. We're sniping it here.
Like left edge, maybe inside left.
I like left edge. Maybe just inside of it, buddy. You're probably on the straight line here. Hands up a little bit right there. Beautiful.
This guy needs to be in the master class demonstration videos.
Well, guess what? Maybe we have multi-purpose today, so not only are you two people are getting something today, we're getting a little love for the master class because there's a little bonus features here. This guy's awesome. We need something else.
Perfect example.
Look at that setup.
That's such a good
Oh.
It's such a good stroke in that ball. You know what? Our greens right now, and Gabe showed them, this is actually pretty incredible. I got to give Bernardo Heights a lot of credit. These are punched not even less than a week ago, and they're already so good. Yeah, I have to give our crew an incredible amount of props because they actually, I've never seen greens heal so quickly from being punched. They have an incredible system they do here that it's actually quite fascinating to watch them do it, which I get a chance to every day. Yeah, out here early enough, you know. But I will tell you this.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, right. But hey, what I love the arms and hands and putter direct extension. Because guys, we have to understand when the hands are hanging underneath the shoulders and the eyes are over the ball, you know, everything
Perfect.
works on a straighter line. If I'm out here at an angle with a long putter, I mean, it's just all over the place, right? But now if I have the angle between my arms and the putter, well, I'm really all over the place. But if I'm right on top of it, not only can I see the line, but now that putter and my arms are a direct extension of one another. And when my hands are under my shoulders, as we talked about, I'm going to be putting it down the line a lot more often, okay? So, hey, this is our toughest putt right here around this hole. It breaks the absolute most. Let's see if we can get this one dialed in.
My favorite part about what you told me about putting was when you said, after I get all this perfect right here, and I get right here, move it just an inch, like this little to the
Bring
left.
this in tight, Gabe. This is actually a great point. My man's remembering something awesome. So he's saying when the ball's right here, here's a key, because in a perfect stroke, you want to think about topspin in tennis. You want to hit it slightly de-lofted as you hit up slightly. Well, the hitting up's not going to be trying to hit up. The hitting up's happening because the ball's 1 inch ahead of center. Now think about the top of your pendulum. Sternum nose, anything in front of that is naturally going to hit up. So if he takes the handle and bumps it right over the top of the ball, his wrist gets a little flatter, it controls the face, and it de-lofts the putter as he hits up into that golf ball. Exactly, and rolls it more end over end. That's been helping him because one thing he was doing yesterday, I'm glad you reminded me of that. Long putter, of course, was doing a lot of it too, but his wrists would just kind of, a lot of people think a pendulum is what needs to happen, and that was not the case, right? Because the pendulum would be actually pointed back towards the center of the body. Well, guess what? When that putter does that, I add loft. I also, just like I'm doing with a wedge, I'm almost flipping it. It's like a windshield wiper going through there to the point where the putter's actually closing down. So he was getting a lot of putts that were exiting left. As a result, we get that little bit of a bump right there, a little bit more flat up against that left wrist. Immediately started hitting it online. Great memory, dude. I'm glad you pointed that out.
All right, let me look at this putt.
Yeah, look at that putt. It's a top putt right there. It breaks a little bit. This guy's a beast. How good is that setup? It's so pure. Love that. Looks like he's gonna make it every time. Dude, hey, back to the wedges. Back to the wedges. You're done. Just stripe over there. Yeah, awesome. I mean, just incredible. All I want from you is just a couple minutes of low tight wedges. This afternoon, we have 2 hours again, and 1 hour from right now, actually. You get a quick lunch break. Guess what we're doing? Grind Sesh City on the short game, chipping and stuff like that, bunker play, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
1 to 3, right? Yep. Dude, I just love seeing you show up and do that right away like that. Here's the thing, though. I would have told you that was the great normal one, like a really good casual one that you were hitting on the course, do the drill one that is like brutally low, okay?
Brutally low, okay.
Brutally low. See, I want him when he hits those, hitting those more often, only for one reason. I'm not saying we need that on the course. I'm just saying I want more of that because I need that in the swing. Yeah. Hey, John.
A little.
Hey, it's solid. Show me extreme and do
Extreme.
everything you can to make sure that it is extreme before you pull the trigger. Try crowding the ball and getting really on top of it too. It always gets easier when a golfer does that. And here's the thing, just make sure there's the same thing that happened a little bit last time, where you start to snatch it back to get it there. Solid on the left side, all together, right down on top of it.
Connected.
Absolutely. Do exactly what you did with the distance from the golf ball, though. I want you to see how much lower this is going to go when you get that close. You see that one? Best one of the day right there? See, here's the thing. When you get far away from a wedge, you guys, think about a merry-go-round. There's no angle on top of it. When you get closer, think about a Ferris wheel. It goes down right on top of it. Watch how this works, okay? I'm going to make the same swings, although I can't make the same swing exactly because of distance from golf ball, but watch. Here's one. I look at somebody who looks like this with a wedge, and I'm just like, no chance. They're just going to be sweeping it right off the surface. See that?
Oh, that looks like it hurt your wrist.
Literally, it's like, right? Now watch this. I'm just going extreme in both directions.
For the 60.
Isn't that unbelievable? One's right on top, the other one's far away. The funny thing is, people think that because they get closer, they're going to shank it. Absolutely the opposite. They're out here, they have to throw it more, and whenever you throw the club, check this out. Whenever you throw the club for our viewer, the club gets outside the ball, and that's the cause of hitting the inside here. So when you get closer, now you're forced to just pull the handle and rotate. The club never gets outside the ball, and you actually shank it less. So it's...
We call it the S word.
In our family, it's the S word.
You know what's funny? I say it out loud proudly because guess what? We'll fix that in 2 thoughts. One swing. One swing, maybe 1 or 2 thoughts.
Asher always it's like,
No say it. See how much lower it goes though when he gets closer? Hey buddy, I want to tell you, you killed it today. Appreciate you. Yeah? Any last words? Do you feel good about it?
there's no last words I can say.
I think you did a fantastic job. This guy's actually coming back this afternoon. We're doing a little 2-a-days today. We're going to do a whole short game session this afternoon, go down bunker play, bump and runs, high soft shots, rough, tight lies, the whole routine, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you killed it, man. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Any questions or comments you have, please leave them below. Also, click the link below to pick up 3 free videos. We appreciate you guys. Enjoy our channel.